Do you feel the chains of hesitation, my friend? The gnawing doubt that whispers, impossible? This paralysis, this fear of failure, this feeling of powerlessness, these specters hold countless souls captive. They stifle the magnificent potential within you. But I tell you now, with the thunder of truth, that the power to shatter these chains resides within you, waiting to be unleashed. For true success, my friends, is not a matter of fickle chance, a mere roll of the cosmic dice. It is the direct, undeniable result of audacious resolve, a burning, unyielding courage that fears no challenge, and the unwavering determination to create a path forward, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles that would crush lesser spirits. It is the iron will, forged in the fires of conviction, that declares with thunderous certainty, I will find a way, or make one. This, my striving souls, is the core truth, the electrifying secret to commanding your destiny, not merely hoping for it. Embrace this profound truth, and the world will bend to your command, yielding to the force of your magnificent purpose. Consider the legendary Admiral Nelson before the Battle of the Nile. Captain Barry, filled with delight at the audacious plan, asked, if we succeed, what will the world say? And if, a word of doubt, a whisper of uncertainty. But Nelson, a titan of will, thundered back, there is no if in the case. That we shall succeed is certain. He saw not probabilities, but absolute certainty forged by his own resolve. He did not wait for conditions. He commanded them into being. This, my friends, is the spirit that conquers, the mindset that transforms mere possibility into inevitable triumph. He declared his victory before the first cannon fired. Then, as his captains departed for their ships, Nelson added, before this time tomorrow, I shall have gained a peerage or Westminster Abbey. No room for retreat, no thought of failure. His quick eye and daring spirit saw an opportunity for glorious victory where others saw only probable defeat. He chose his outcome, then bent reality to his will. This is the essence of true leadership, my friend, to refuse the narrative of defeat, to carve your own destiny from the raw material of challenge. You too possess this power to declare your triumph and then, with every fiber of your being, compel it into existence. Now turn your gaze to Napoleon, facing the dreaded St. Bernard Pass. Is it possible to cross the path? He asked his engineers. Their hesitant reply, perhaps it is within the limits of possibility. Perhaps, a word that suffocates ambition. But Napoleon, the little corporal with a giant's will, did not heed their account of apparently insurmountable difficulties. He did not dither, he did not debate. He cut through the paralysis of analysis with a single thunderous command. Forward then. This, my friend, is the voice of destiny, the sound of a will that refuses to be denied. England and Austria scoffed at the idea of transporting an army of 60,000 men with ponderous artillery across the Alps where no wheel had ever rolled or by any possibility could roll. They saw only impossibility. But Napoleon saw a starving Messina in Genoa and victorious Austrians at the gates of Nice. He was not the man to fail his comrades. When this impossible deed was accomplished, some saw it might have been done long before. Others excused themselves by calling the obstacles insuperable. But Bonaparte, out of his very need, made and mastered his opportunity. He did not shrink from difficulties. He devoured them. You too can devour your difficulties. Now, let us speak of General Grant. Seriously injured by a fall from his horse, he received orders to take command at Chattanooga, a city so sorely beset by Confederates that its surrender seemed only days away. The hills glowed with enemy campfires, supplies cut off. Most men would have succumbed to pain, to despair, to the impossibility of the situation. But Grant, though in great pain, immediately gave directions for his removal to the new scene of action. He did not ask if he could. He commanded how he would. This is the mark of a true master of destiny, my friend. To rise above physical pain, to transcend circumstance. On transports up rivers, on a litter borne by horses through the wilderness, and finally into the city on the shoulders of 4 men, Grant was taken to Chattanooga. And what happened, my friend? Things assumed a different aspect immediately. A master had arrived who was equal to the situation. The army felt the grip of his power. Before he could even mount his horse, he ordered an advance. The enemy contested, inch by inch. But soon, the surrounding hills were held by Union soldiers. Was this chance? Or was it compelled by the indomitable determination of the injured general? It was his will, my friend, his unyielding will that commanded victory. A brief word for those who know me, and for those we are meeting for the first time. I am Orison Swett Marden. The marvel of modern invention has carried my voice across the ages, for the principles of success and character are timeless. If this wisdom resonates with the truth in your own soul, signal your alliance with a like. To ensure you do not miss the next chapter in your own great development, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Now, let us hold the mirror to your own striving. For the entrepreneur, caught in the corporate paralysis by analysis, do you find yourself endlessly researching, refining, perfecting, while fleeting market opportunities slip through your grasp? You possess the vision, the drive, but the fear of imperfection holds you captive. Remember Napoleon's "Forward then." Your venture needs decisive action, not endless deliberation. Command your launch. The market rewards audacity, my friend, not perpetual planning. Seize this minute, begin it, and watch your empire rise. For the software developer, facing a daunting complex feature, do you find yourself procrastinating, waiting for the perfect algorithm, the ideal solution, delaying the inevitable until the deadline looms like a storm cloud? This is the personal procrastination fueled by fear of failure, the "if" that Nelson so vehemently rejected. There is no "if" in the case of your code, my friend. Your certainty is forged in the act of creation. Begin. Break the problem into manageable parts and declare your success with each line written. You are not waiting for perfection. You are building it, one command at a time. And for the manager, feeling powerless in the face of team challenges, economic shifts, or unforeseen obstacles. Do you feel victimized by circumstances, waiting for external solutions to materialize? Remember General Grant, commanding victory from a litter, in pain, yet radiating an unshakable will. Your role is not to merely observe the storm, but to command the ship through it. Your team, my friend, needs your resolute leadership, your unwavering belief in success, your refusal to yield to adversity. You are the master of your domain. Command the situation, and watch your team rise to meet your magnificent resolve. Finally, for the student, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of knowledge, the pressure of examinations, or the fear of not measuring up, do you feel paralyzed by the mountain of information, believing it's impossible to master? This, too, is a form of powerlessness that can be shattered by an iron will. Your journey is not about innate genius, but about relentless, audacious determination. Remember, you are not merely learning. You are forging your intellect, building your future, commanding your own path to mastery. Declare your intention, commit to the work, and watch the impossible become merely a challenge to be conquered. Now, let us forge these grand principles into the steel of daily habit. The first habit, my friend, is the 2-minute journal, a potent weapon against mental fog and indecision. The moment you rise, before the world demands anything from you, before the clamor of emails and tasks can steal your focus, seize this sacred time. This is your cue, your signal for command, your declaration of intent for the day. Do not let the day command you. You must command the day from its very first breath. For this 2-minute journal, your routine is simple, yet profoundly powerful. Jot down one thing you will achieve today, your single, most vital victory, and one thing you are profoundly grateful for. This is not merely writing. This is an act of command, a sacred covenant with your future self. You are declaring, with every stroke of the pen, I am the master of my focus, the architect of my day, the unwavering commander of my own destiny. This ritual transforms you from a reactor to a creator, from a passenger to a captain. The result, my friend, is nothing short of transformative. After just 1 week of this unwavering practice, the fog of indecision will lift, replaced by crystal clarity and an unstoppable momentum that propels you forward. You will feel an electrifying surge of purpose, a profound sense of agency. You will command your mornings, and thus your entire life, with a precision and power you never thought possible. This small act, consistently applied, will forge an iron will and an unshakable belief in your own capacity for triumph. Next, let us implement the Ivy Lee method, a powerful strategy for commanding your productivity. Each evening, before the day's clamor fades, before the distractions of tomorrow begin to whisper their demands, seize this moment of quiet reflection. This is your cue, my friend, the twilight hour, when the day's battles are done and the strategy for tomorrow's victories can be meticulously planned. Do not drift into tomorrow without a battle plan. Command your next day with deliberate, focused intent. Your routine for the Ivy Lee method is simple, yet profoundly effective. List the 6 most vital tasks for tomorrow in order of true priority. Not 10, not 20, just 6. This is not a mere to-do list. It is a declaration of strategic intent, a focused assault on your most significant objectives. You are declaring, with every prioritized item, I am the strategist of my time, the conqueror of chaos, the master of my own output. This act of deliberate prioritization cuts through the noise and directs your energy like a laser beam, ensuring every effort counts. The result, my friend, will be nothing short of a revolution in your productivity. After just 1 month of consistently applying the Ivy Lee method, you will witness a surge in your output, a profound sense of accomplishment, and the crushing defeat of scattered effort. The days of feeling overwhelmed and unfocused will vanish like smoke. Your productivity will become a legend among your peers, a testament to the power of deliberate, focused will. You will not merely work harder, you will work with an electrifying strategic intelligence that commands results. Finally, let us forge the habit of taking 100% responsibility, the bedrock of all true power. When a challenge arises, when a setback strikes, when circumstances seem to conspire against you, before you utter a single complaint, before you cast blame upon external forces, pause. This pause, my friend, is your cue, a sacred moment to reclaim your power. to stand as a titan against the tide. Do not allow yourself to be a victim of circumstance. You are the master of your response, the commander of your fate. Your routine for taking 100% responsibility is a powerful internal dialogue. Ask yourself with unflinching honesty, what is my part in this? What can I and I alone do to command this situation? To turn this adversity into advantage? This is not about self-blame. It is about self-empowerment. You are declaring with every fiber of your being, I am the captain of my fate, the solution bearer, not the victim. I am the force that transforms obstacles into stepping stones. This mindset, my friend, is the key to unlocking your true, magnificent power. The result, my friend, is an electrifying surge of personal power that will reverberate through every aspect of your life. After just a few instances of consciously taking 100% responsibility, you will feel an unshakable sense of control, a profound agency over your circumstances. The universe will bend to your will, for you have ceased to merely react and begun to command your reality. Obstacles will no longer be roadblocks, but glorious opportunities for you to demonstrate your indomitable spirit. You will become a force of nature, an unstoppable tide of progress. My striving souls, you now possess the blueprint for a life of unparalleled triumph. No longer must you be a prisoner of if, a victim of circumstance, or a casualty of hesitation. You have seen the power of audacious resolve, the unyielding force of determination, and the transformative magic of deliberate habit. Embrace these truths, apply these practices, and watch as your life blossoms into a magnificent testament to your own will. I wish you, with every fiber of my being, the most glorious success, the most profound fulfillment, and the most electrifying journey of self-mastery. Carry this torch of knowledge, my friends, and let its radiant flame illuminate the path for others. Share this vital message with any soul you know who yearns to break free from the chains of doubt, who longs to step into their own magnificent power. Let this wisdom ignite a fire in their hearts, just as it has in yours, compelling them to rise above every challenge. For when one rises, my friend, we all rise, lifting humanity to new heights of achievement and purpose. Go forth, command your destiny, and illuminate the world with your triumphs. Thank you for daring to be magnificent.